In November 2025, JPMorgan did two things in the same month. It took its own deposit token, JPMD, live for institutional clients on Base, Coinbase's Ethereum Layer 2. And it abruptly closed the accounts of Jack Mallers, the CEO of Strike, citing concerning activity. Read those two facts back to back. The bank that spent years calling crypto a reputation risk just minted its own coin, and in the same breath it slammed the door on a man whose entire business is crypto. That is not a contradiction. That is the whole strategy. Here is the move, and it is the oldest one in finance. Step 1. Decide the new thing is dangerous. Cut it off. Call it reputation risk. Make sure the public sees the people building it as fringe, unbanked, suspicious. Step 2. Wait. Let the technology mature on someone else's dime. Let the regulators warm up. Let the danger framing do its job. Step 3. Walk in through the front door you spent years guarding. Build the exact same thing and charge admission. The gatekeeper never hates the gate. The gatekeeper hates anyone holding a key that is not theirs. Look at what JPMD actually is. It is permissioned. It is available only to JPMorgan's institutional clients, not you. Coinbase and MasterCard have already tested issuing it and redeeming it. So the open, public, permissionless idea that scared them so badly got swapped for a private members club where the bank decides who gets in and who gets shown the exit. They did not adopt crypto. They built a velvet rope version of it and kept the only door for themselves. And it is not one bank acting alone. JP Morgan, Bank of America, Citigroup, and Wells Fargo are planning a tokenized deposit network for the first half of 2027, run by the clearinghouse, which those same four banks happen to co-own. Sit with that. The pipes, the coin, the network, and the company that operates it all trace back to the same handful of names. They are not joining a market. They are building one, owning it, and standing at the only on-ramp collecting a toll. Then there is the tell that gives away the whole game. In December 2025, after years of treating the entire sector as toxic waste, Bank of America turned around and told its clients to put 1 to 4% of their money into crypto. The same asset class they would have debanked you for touching is now a recommended allocation. Nothing changed about the technology. The only thing that changed is who gets paid when you buy in. Once the house can take the cut, the danger evaporates overnight. So what was the point of all of it? The debanking, the reputation risk. The years of being told this was for criminals and gamblers and people who could not be trusted with their own money. The point was time. They needed time. Time to let someone else take the early risk and eat the early losses. Time to build the version they control before the version you control got too big to cage. The crackdown was never about danger. It was about positioning. Every year they kept you out was a year they used to catch up. You were not being protected from crypto. You were being kept out of it on purpose until the people who owned the building were finally ready to sell it back to you at a markup. Here is the part I keep coming back to on this channel. The reason they can do this to you over and over in different decades with different technology is that you keep holding things they can revoke. An account is a permission. A permission can be withdrawn. It does not matter how shiny the new coin is or how fast the new rails are. If the asset you depend on lives inside a system that one of four companies controls, you do not own it no matter what the app says. You are renting access to your own money. And the landlord just spent the last few years learning how to print the keys, design the locks, and own the building all at once. The Fed is even proposing to scrap reputation risk as a reason banks can use to cut you off. Good, but do not mistake a rule change for freedom. The same institutions that strangled this thing are now its biggest issuers, and they will be more than happy to give you a coin, as long as it is their coin, on their rails, with their off switch. The question is not whether the banks are in crypto now. They are. The question is whether you will keep accepting the version with a door they can lock from the outside. If this lit you up, that is the point. The opposite of renting access from a gatekeeper is owning a piece of what you build. That is the ownership stuff in practice. MXEL at mxl.com. Stay loud.